Hi, it's Scott, ROCKFILE, back with another podcast review. Let's talk about the Blu-ray edition of 2001's Session 9. This movie has been in my Amazon wish list for a decade. Really, it was lowest. I keep an Amazon wish list of things I need to get. Not things I need right now, but at some point, somebody wants to give me a present, it goes on sale, that kind of thing. And over the years and years, that's quite a few things on there, over 100. So anyway, down towards the bottom, one of the oldest things was Session 9, and last week it went on sale for as low as it's ever been. This is the Shout Factory edition. I think there was another one. Anyway, came in a couple of days, slipcover even. Kind of impressed. Brad Anderson directed this back in 2001. Stars David Caruso. Josh Lucas is really young in it. A couple other people you recognize. He also edited the film, wrote the film, and after making some romantic comedies, he made this. After this, he made an incredible film called The Machinist with Christian Bale, The Call with Halle Berry, and went on to work on Fringe on TV. So I really like Brad Anderson, and this is kind of where he started on this other path away from romantic comedies and things. The film had a $1.5 million budget. It only made about $1.6 million. It was filmed on location at a mental hospital, a former mental hospital. And the whole idea is that an asbestos treatment company, they come in, abatement, they get rid of the asbestos in old places, have been hired to go into this old mental hospital that's quite large and is a real place. This is not, they didn't have money for special effects. This is a real place they filmed in, and it has all of the creepy ambiance that a place like that would have. Peeling paint and dirty floors and all of it. It just, you could just walk in there with your phone and make a movie. It's just amazing. So anyway, David Caruso and the rest of the team get there and things start to happen. I don't want to get too much into the film because it kind of mirrors one of my favorite films of all time. It's kind of a different take on that idea. Brad Anderson, I think, did a really good job, but this is one that requires almost a second viewing. You get everything by the end of it, but you have to pay attention, and I really like that in the film. It's about an hour and 40 minutes long. I wouldn't call it a slow burn in any way, shape, or form. It's kind of creepy from the get-go. And the creep in it, there's not really jump scares per se. There's weird things happening early on that pique your curiosity, disembodied voices and things, and you're trying to put all of this together. Well, finally, by the end of the film, it all kind of makes sense, and how this parallels some other things, and how this parallels something in the past. And anyway, long story short, there are enough kills in here to make you a horror fan happy, and it is considered a horror movie, but it's more of a thriller. It's more of a creepy mystery movie with some horror elements. I wouldn't say it's particularly gory. There's a little bit of blood, but other than that, I was pretty entertained by the film, and it's one that I would rewatch again. There's some extras on this Shout Factory edition. By the way, the Blu-ray looks fantastic. It's been out since 2016. I didn't notice any compression issues, and for a Blu-ray, it looked as good as it could do. Maybe upconverting it to a 4K would be great, but who knows if that's ever going to happen. It's considered a cult classic. A lot of people, this is one of those movies that have been on lists of movies you need to watch. Matter of fact, when I first started watching those lists of movies you need to watch, this one came up a lot. And it was just a little pricey for what it was, I thought. But it turns out it was a Shout Factory collector's edition with some newly commissioned extras. They talked to the director and some of the actors now, which was fascinating, which was really interesting. Brad talks about how this was early for him and what it meant for his career and what he tried. And they really did try some things, and they swung for the fences. And for the most part, the movie works. I really was entertained. Glad it's in the collection. Glad I finally watched it. One of the best releases of all time or the year or anything like that? No. I would say watch The Machinist by Brad Anderson before you watch this. I think it's a better film. But if you're looking for a creepy kind of ghost story in an old insane asylum kind of movie, this will scratch that itch, and it's well acted throughout. So had a good time with Session 9. Might pull it out one Halloween when we need something creepy but light. Maybe, grandma's over or something. Well, I guess, it is rated R for a reason, but it was good. It was highly entertaining, and I see where he got what he does later with movies like The Machinist, The Call, and Fringe. You can see, He's getting better. Anyway, I enjoyed Session 9. It's a great early movie from Brad Anderson, and you may like it, from USA Films and available from Shout Factory now. It's been on sale on Amazon for pretty cheap, so go pick it up. Scott, I'm ROCKFILE. More podcasts are on the way. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a spectacular day.